Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk. I'm Patty Malik, and Dawn Crystal's back with us today. Dawn and I were just chatting, and sorry to keep you waiting, but when we get together, it's like an old girls' week. We are just real soul sisters and love chatting it up. So we had to catch up again. So thanks for putting up with us. Dawn is going to be talking about her Unlimited Energy new program that she's introducing, aligning our souls to an unlimited life force. Are you one that, really wishes that you could just feel more lively and full of energy? The past couple of years really have been difficult for a lot of us, and for many of us trying to adjust to new restraints in our lives and changes in our lives, and the stress, we may not realize it, but it has been draining our energy. I feel it. And I think Dawn is smart to come out with this new program of hers. Of course, she's so connected with Source that, the information just comes through her. I'm sure Source said it's time, Dawn. People need help. So she's going to talk about that with us and how her sound healing with Source frequencies can give us unlimited, unstoppable energy. And she is also going to do some mini sessions with the audience. We love this part of the program, and she's so generous with her time. So if you want to work with Dawn, you can hit *2 on the phone to raise your hand, or you can type questions into the web form page if you're on the webcast page. And I do ask that you leave a first name and a location, and we can kind of tap into you and know who we're talking with. If you're not familiar, if you're new to Dawn's work, she's an internationally recognized voice sound healer. She's a direct channel to God, the Creator. She's a medical intuitive, a respected intuitive life coach, a soul reader, a pain release expert, and the best-selling author of 6 books. She's known as the leading transformational expert incorporating ancient wisdom for modern-day success. And she truly is passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so that they can manifest from their higher selves and step into their full potential and lead their lives and businesses in ways that align effectively with their soul's purpose. She helps her clients to release themselves quickly from pain, emotional and physical, and she has miraculously healed many life-threatening health conditions, such as cancers and unknown illnesses that no medical treatment could cure. And I'm so excited that Dawn is here with us today in this new year. Welcome, Dawn. Thanks for
what a
being
nice
here.
What a beautiful introduction. Aloha, Patty. Thank you so much for having me back. And aloha, everybody, for being here again. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been here, and Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
This is, wow, I'm just so grateful to be back. It's been a long time, Patty. So, yes, we were catching up. As like we said, we're like, I call it sisters, this old soul sisters here, but I'm so blessed to be with you. I always feel like I'm with family every time I come back on the show here. So it's like almost like such a comfortable feeling just being here. So you really have the beautiful energy within our show, what you created here, this space. And I want to say thank you for having me back. I am so grateful and humbled to be here with everybody. So thanks for everybody taking your time out for the call today. It's going to be really good.
Thank you, Dawn. Dawn, you have been on the show, 3 or 4 years now. And every program that you have introduced on the show has been so well received, by our audience. And there has not been one that I don't think, has not been received well. And I was just thinking today that, I don't have a lot, I'm very blessed. I don't have a lot of things that, are illnesses or aches and pains, but I did have one, right at the eclipse of December. and it was a back pain. And it was a pain I had never felt before. It was very different. And I went into my Dawn arsenal of downloads. And I said, what does Dawn have here? You were the first one I went to. I'm like, what does Dawn have for, for back pain?
Yeah, that's good.
I swear, you can, if you just buy pack a day of all of your programs, you can have like a mini clinic, in your computer that you just go to.
Yeah, and I keep working on stuff too. I'm coming up with stuff that we're going to have in the future that's exciting too. So yes, I think what you're saying, Patty, is I do specialize in the human body. That's really one of my God-given gifts.
It's
to really help the body.
Because, I found the recording that I needed, the download, and I listened. They're like, 6 minutes to 15 minutes, at the most. And
yeah,
for 3 days, I listened to that. And by the end of that, the information came through. I was working through the pain, and it left my, back. And what came through was the reason for it. It was something that I needed to release in my life, and I wasn't doing it. And that eclipse was just saying, it's time, do it, or you're gonna. This pain in your back is going to make you want to release it, And it really was very powerful. So I think highly recommend. If you have not purchased one of Dawn's packages, we've had people that buy 3 or 4 of them. It's just really
you know me, Patty.
Quite extraordinary.
Patty, what I have to. No frills about me, everybody. Everybody knows I just come as I am. I don't put on a front. I don't try to be anything but who I am. And everything that I do put out, Patty, honestly, is from my heart. It's always connected to the highest vibration of the Divine Creator, because that's really, honestly, Patty, I've done a lot of work to be that connection, okay? It's not like I just kind of woke up and here I am. I've really, honestly, I would say just going through my life experiences, everybody, because I'm like all of you. I've had really hard life and had a lot of trauma. I pretty much had to crawl through broken glass, honestly, to be where I'm at today. And I think the beauty of me going through such a hard life and being at the vibration I'm at is I have such compassion in knowing on how to work with people. And I wouldn't have that if I didn't go through what I did. So thank you, Patty, for recognizing that I really come in with a very clear energy and very much the highest truth. And I put that in everything I do. And I mean, I don't do anything but 100% or more, the highest I can bring.
It is very evident. And I'll tell you another thing, before the call, about 10 minutes before, I started yawning, and I'm like, oh, okay, where's this high frequency coming from? Because
I start the calls with it.
I start yawning when I have high frequency, when I'm in that place on the show, and I'm like, oh, it's coming from Dawn. I was like,
well, it's not. It's really just. I'm just like the plug-in. I'm like the plug-in.
You are.
Yeah, well, I just plug in and really connect in strong. I always say I don't have a divine team like everybody has. I just have a direct connection. I'm just me and God, really. I don't have any helpers. I don't have any spiritual, anything but my soul and me and God. That's it. So what I do, Patty, just so you know, I just set up the calls before I get on them with the highest vibration and tracking beyond people's minds to show up to the calls or the replays that are really guided to receive. And it's a frequency beyond me even talking that I emanate through just the calls. You know what I'm saying, Patty? So that's why the calls will always stay active in vibration, even if you play them five years down the road, because as long as the recording's active, that's where the vibration stays. And, of course, we're all here, Patty. We're all here raising our frequency constantly, this planetary thing going on right now. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, lots of changes.
Yeah.
Maybe we're, kind of caught. I'd like to say, hopefully not too caught up with what we're hearing on the news so much right now, but just knowing that there's a yin-yang happening here. Like we were just talking on the call, Patty, before, lots of changes happening that we might not totally see in the physical yet. You know what I mean?
Right. But they're coming. Yeah.
Oh, they're coming. It's good.
Yeah.
It's already started. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So speaking of the high frequencies, are these high frequencies on the planet also the source of zapping some of our energy now?
Oh, well, this is why I came up with the energy program. This is not just a coincidence because it's the beginning of the year. Let's face it, Patty, we just talked about it just in the introduction. what have we all been through within the last over year with all this, you know, let's listen to what's the reality, all the fear on the media. You know, I try not to, I'm not trying to bring in duality into what I'm saying here, meaning good, bad, up, down, right, wrong. I think everybody needs to follow their heart and what they're feeling. But my job as a healer and what I bring today is clarity, is raising your frequency so we can unearth our low vibrations, because this is what this program today, it's not just taking a pill, it's going in deep to clear out whatever you're programming and whatever it is that's keeping you, you know, of course it's going to show up, Patty, in vibrational, the way you're feeling in the physical, you know what I mean? Especially if we're carrying a heavy load and we're not aware of it, or maybe aware of it, you know, could come in from different ways. But, yeah, I mean, there's a big shift going on, and it is affecting everybody's physical. I can say, every time that I've been doing a lot of shifts lately, I've been really sometimes tired, you know, and it's not that you were doing anything wrong. It's just, you know, what I'm doing in this program is bring things to you can actually unearth these frequencies like you did with my pain program on your own, empowering you guys, everybody, that you could do this work yourself. My job is just to bring the frequency, and you can do the work on your own to make your path easier, okay? I'm all about making things easy, effortless, okay? I'm not talking about, you know, long and drawn out over years like things used to be. It's quickening here in this new higher frequency we're living in, and continually on this planet. You know, it's quickening. So we're making big shifts and changes, everybody, that, I mean, we've never had this in the history of the earth, you know. The consciousness, what we have right now, is amazing, you know, what we've opened up to, and it's going to continue. Patty, you're so in tune with all that, you know, because you're telling me stuff all the time. You're so hip on it, you know.
Well, I learned from all my guests, but you know, things are moving very fast, and especially you know, the start of this new year. I mean, things just took off like a rocket. You know, the energy is just very fast moving. But Dawn, talk about how you know, your sound healing with the source frequencies can give you or give us more energy. Yeah.
Well, I'm all about soul embodiment, Patty. You know, I mean, that's my gift. I mean, my soul is really, I give my soul the credit to all this, because my soul is just a high, I don't know where it's from. It's just high vibration, okay? And I just know, because I had to embody my soul's energy in this lifetime, which was almost like, at times, electricity in my own body to try to handle the frequency, okay, of being in a high vibration. But my sounds, as everybody, is sounds. They're not, I want to be very clear, and I don't say yes, right, wrong, good, bad, but my sounds are not a language. So please, anybody who hears light language or my sounds, there's nothing to do with each other. My sound frequency that comes through my voice is a vibration only, and it's a vibration that comes in a way that I can actually bring it to the ears, or, you know, people don't even have to hear my sounds and it still works, but a vibration that is needed either for a group of people or a single person I work with to really help people align to their highest truth in this lifetime, to their soul's calling, to really, you know, and doing that, aligning to your soul's calling, everybody, is really bringing more of our energy to planet Earth in our bodies, which is not always easy, okay? Because I know I've been doing these downloads on myself for years, and, you know, when we up our frequency, which is really needed, everybody, right now on our planet, because that's what all the fear is coming from. It's feeding on our low vibrational fears, you know what I'm saying, our unhidden, our unconscious, subconscious, maybe fears, okay, and it's just kind of unearthing and it's coming up to be, I think, in some ways being cleared out, because that's how we raise frequencies. We have to unearth, everybody, our lower frequencies within us, either our stuff or something we inherited or something we picked up from others around us, or maybe even our DNA or ancestral inherited energy, which is huge. I've been doing this work for years, Patty, and that's something I really specialize in upgrading. One of the things I really specialize in with my sound, okay, is upgrading the DNA of everybody, because this is what my soul's really been using me lately for, is to really upgrade people's DNA to whatever their next level is, the new earth frequencies, because, yeah, you could bring in all this great energy to everybody, and people might feel good with some, you know, I'm not saying anybody else, but I just know I don't do that, just bring in the energy for the moment, and you feel good, and then you go back to being the low vibration that you, or whatever vibration you were before, because that's just kind of a feel-good moment. I'm all about getting people to actually really do the work, which, you know, it is work, okay? I'm not going to say, you know, I do it in the easy way when I say work, but to start unearthing your lower frequencies, everybody, so you can actually start maintaining this on your own. So you could actually start feeling more of you, which is more vibrant, more alive, and more grounded with your life force in your body. Now, when I say grounded with your life force, your personal power in your body is really you. It's really the higher version of you, but you become one in oneness with all aspects of your being, not just the physical, thinks the physical is just the physical. I'm talking your body, mind, and spirit, all parts of your being. And when you can really merge into that energy of light as being in one vessel, life is, you're still going to have problems. Everybody's going to have some problems and issues, but it's not going to affect you quite the way it is now, and it's not going to probably flatline you like a lot of my clients right now have been really having trouble just with their energy, Patty, feeling drained. Again, it's the times, it's a collective of this, I like to call it this COVID field that's around us. I call it COVID morphic field. It's just surrounding the earth, everybody. And it's, it's taking a hold of some people. I mean, I could see the fear in people's eyes just being out and about, and it's really sad, but that's where they're at, and I respect that, and I send them love. But I want to try to get everybody up to a higher frequency of vibration, and every program I bring is always specified in that, doing that, and bring everybody to their highest version of themselves, the highest vibration, so you can start living on this planet, and of course, be aware of, of what's going on in the world, but you don't get caught into the vibration of it. Do you know what I'm saying, Patty? Like, you're not going to get caught into the low density fear like everybody else around you. And the good thing is, by raising your frequency and sustaining your frequency, that's about it, sustaining, that's what's part of this program, sustaining your frequency, that you can be around people that are in fear, and it won't really shake you or move you or rattle you like some other people. That's the key, because until you're really stabilized in your higher frequency, everybody, we do kind of tabletop at times where we can actually kind of, you hear someone's story and it kind of moves you in some ways, and it kind of, sometimes we're feeling good for one moment, and then the next moment, maybe after that, you just kind of felt not so good anymore. And, and that's where you kind of maybe taking on some of their stuff unconsciously, maybe just, we just do it, or we just kind of lowered our frequency.
In a store,
Oh, yeah.
And walking the aisles, and you're picking up on people's energy that are, weary or just have had it, and we're picking that up, that's a huge point.
Well, that's what it's all about. It's this, the energy, unlimited energy. It's about all of that. It's not just, there's so many modules we'll be talking about here. It's not just the way we all kind of perceive having energy. It's really working on different issues and levels of things. So I know I covered a lot, what you will have, and we'll talk about it later, because our energy situations are going to vary per person. And if somebody, we'll take some callers, a few callers later, and I'll find out what's going on with your energy, and maybe help kind of boost some of this out so you can actually start feeling a little bit more alive in yourself, where you kind of feel like there's some space cleared, where you can actually take a deep breath and say, oh, okay, I feel less stressed right now, and I have a clearer mind. So now you have more of an openness, everybody, to actually, like Patty says, you did listen to one of my MP3s, and you were actually, it just kind of opened you up to the higher part of you, where it cleared enough where you could actually hear your soul or your higher self, whatever your word is, Patty, to know what you need to do for the next step. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It does.
So
it really does.
Yeah.
It clears like
that's what it's designed to do. Yeah, exactly. Sure. Yeah. But I respect that you did. I respect you, Patty, that you were able to do that on your own. I commend you for that. That is like so cool that you did that.
Well,
I do. I really commend you for that.
Well, thank you. But with the work that I'm doing with all of you, it's like it's like just a no-brainer. All right, which one of my guests can help me right now?
Well, all I can do is be a part to assist. I like to say I'm not God, but I do run a very high God frequency. That's who I am. But I'm also here to empower you to assist, because I want everybody to know that we can do our work. And sometimes we just need, we're all here to help each other in our own capacity, everybody. I happen to be a healer, okay? I'm a genuine healer that was born with the gift, okay? I wasn't book taught or anything. So we all have different capacities. It may not be a healer, but we're all here to assist humanity in each other, because that's what we all are given, a divine God-given gift, if you know it or not, okay? Because that's one of my gifts is to show people what your gifts are, so you can actually become a gift to yourself first. We need to always bring the gift into us to assist us so we can also help others in the long run. So, yeah, we just need to fine-tune our gifts, And sometimes, Patty, I've been doing these sessions lately. It has been a lot about energy. A lot of my clients just feeling just not themselves, just kind of feeling so disconnected is another feeling people are feeling right now, just not connected to themselves. A lot of my people have family all over the world or places where they can't really fly to right now because of the COVID restrictions and stuff. So they're kind of depressed, They're kind of depressed because they used to be fluently traveling. And, you're a traveler, Patty, You probably can't, you don't choose to go to some places because it's not the same, And, it's put a little damper on things we were able to do before, which causes stress.
Yeah. You make changes, and it's not your greatest desire, but you have to make changes.
Well, you do.
So, Dawn, this unlimited energy. Talk about what some of the benefits are, and who are the people that it can help. What kind of things are going on? What kind of things are going on with the the clients that you're helping with this?
Yeah, I named a few. Again, this is for everybody. I don't know anybody on this planet who doesn't want life force energy flowing through them at their highest vibration of their divine self, which is so nurturing and healing for your physical bodies, everybody. It's not just bringing in energy to have energy. It's actually helping sustain your life and really keeping your body healthy, right? So, a lot of my clients that I've been working with lately have just really been depressed. So I think a lot of it, and like I just mentioned a minute ago, not really having the freedom that they had before to get in an airplane and fly. Because some of my clients have not chosen. I know there's no right or wrong here. Have not chosen to have the shot, so that's fine. So they're, obviously they might not do it. So that's their prerogative and their personal choice. That's why we live in the United States. But it still affected them when they can't see their family really like the way they used to. They're doing FaceTime, and that's fine. It helps a little bit, but and like you said, Patty, you definitely are one that can actually adapt. I could see, I like that about you. You just say, hey, like you just said, we just make the changes. But I find that with everybody, Patty, you're such a strong spirit and soul. Some of my clients just, are really kind of like cluttered up with their own, stuff from their lives and stuff like that. And that's, of course, that's my gift to clear their traumas. They don't really see it like that. They just kind of get a little bit more in their, like a box where they become more contracted in themselves more than expanded. And so, my job is just to kind of try to get them beyond their story and, of course, show them that there's a way out, and it's not as hard as they think, And, of course, making a situation that might not be so great right now for everybody into more of a positive and more of an empowering time for them and situation. So that's what's part of this, too, today. It's doing some work, easy. Clearing our programming or whatever it is, because this is a time where I hate to say it, there's always a good and a bad happening at the moment. You might see horrible on the news, but I can tell you there's a yin-yang happening here where there's a lot of people awakening right now, everybody. This is a really big time of awakening for people on the planet. And really, when we get awakened in our own way, we do tend to start being, I know when I awakened many years ago, I was kind of, everything came up at me one time. I remember I was just so thrown off because it was like almost like when I awakened, then my soul was ready to start unearthing all the low frequency in me. But it seemed like I didn't even have a chance to even get a little bit of a head start. It just kind of came up on me all in one moment. It was really heavy, and I had to spend many months in the beginning because I didn't know how to work with this because I was just becoming a healer. At least I knew I was a healer, but I didn't really know what capacity and how to work on these things. And it took me a little bit longer than what I'm sharing with you now to do it yourself. But that's what I'm finding, too, with people right now, Patty. Even, some people are resisting their change, and unfortunately I know that that's the hard part when we really get, our human side of us likes to get comfortable in their reality, and that's just kind of how we're wired, everybody, as human beings, we like things to not change. We like things to stay the same. But then there's a part of us that I find with a lot of my clients, Patty, that they like certain things of their life, but there's also a part of them that wants more. They want to go deeper within themselves. They want to connect deeper into their truth. And that sounds all great and nice to the physical mind, but when it really hits the pavement and then things start coming up, a lot of my clients are like, oh, what went wrong? That's the first thing our human minds do is it just thinks everything's wrong. And I hate to say, it's not really wrong. It's just on some level you're asking to be more of you, right, everybody? And sometimes things do come up and not really comfortable, but, it leaves. It doesn't stay the more we don't resist it. I always say in life, what you resist persists, okay? And that's an old saying, but it's actually true even by the divine universe, because it gives us what we're wanting, even unconsciously. So my job, Patty, as a healer, is to really unearth and unravel these unconscious patterns, so you're not unconsciously attracting something in your life that's not really serving you, but you just don't know you're doing it, right? Because I always say what we're attracting on some level, we are attracting it. We're not a victim. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
That's the truth.
So, Dawn, why don't we dive into the audience and
sure.
See how we can help them. And, this when we work with our audience, it really helps to bring out questions that, that we're not addressing. And everybody kind of learns from our audience. I love working with them. So I'm going to start with the phone lines, and then we'll go to the webcast. And we have a caller in Denver, and I think it's Heather. Last four digits are 4704.
Hello. Hi, can you hear me?
Hi. We can hear you.
Hi.
Hi. Is it Heather?
It is Heather.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to switch from earphones to no earphones, and so
we can hear you. That little rambling.
So I thank you, by the way, for choosing me. I'm calling because I would love a miraculous healing for my kidney.
Oh, okay. Well, Heather, I will bring in some high vibration if you allow me, but I do have some questions to ask you because, again, we don't know you by your last name, so whatever I ask you, just know all we know is you is Heather, okay? So it's pretty much just your voice and your name. Is that good with you if I ask some questions?
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody knows you by your last name. Okay, so Heather, how old are you? Mid-age? I would just say you're in your 40s?
50.
Oh, wow, you're a youngster. Okay, well, you have a very, very youthful energy, so I see a 40-year-old there, but that's good. That's really good. So how long has this been going on with your kidneys?
Probably since I was 6. I had a kidney infection that put me in the hospital, and most likely I lost a kidney there, and then the kidney that I have was damaged somewhere along the way, and now it leaks protein.
Okay, well, you trust in the divine creator, right? I'm just the direct connection vessel to the divine creator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look into your kidneys and see if there's something deeper. Has anybody ever called you an old soul? Has anybody ever called you an old soul?
Oh, pretty much everyone.
Well, you're a young body, but you have an old soul. I do need to speak one thing. I am a soul reader. Patty knows I do that. I connect right in with your soul and I get clear answers. Whatever comes through me for everybody on the call is always your highest good. I only speak truth, but whatever you do, it is your free will. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm actually feeling for you. There's a lot of drainers around you. It's your family or somebody. Are you aware of that?
Well, I do a lot of I send out a lot of energy to a lot of people. So I'm constantly.
Okay, this is where your soul is. Okay, let's go into this a little bit more. I'm not going to get into your whole life but I'm going to do a mini session here. Your soul's trying to say to kind of contain yourself right now because your soul is taking. You just remember everybody has a soul and they can connect with God. Okay. But right now, because you're giving so much out, you need it for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're on the spiritual fast track like everybody. A lot of people are. And, sometimes even, it's even with me doing the call with right now. I'm not giving you my energy. I'm bringing in, my gift is to bring it in, the energy, okay? That's really my gift. So I don't give anything personal. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, that's where people get confused. They see Dawn Crystal with all this energy, but it's not giving mine. I'm actually connecting you with yourself, with the divine creator. That's my gift. But for you, it's right now, your soul's saying to create, you feel this out. I'm just going to say it as it is, okay? Your soul says you need to start creating some healthier boundaries. Does that make sense?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, because you're giving too much out. Well, you're a beautiful soul. I can see who you really are, okay? You've been doing this programming for a long time, including past lives. I don't know if you're aware of that. You've just been kind of running an old program for a long time.
Okay.
But your soul says we're ready to change things a little bit. So I want to work on your body right now and just clear off any connections that I see anybody draining you. Do I have permission to do that?
Yes.
And just kind of clear them off you. But again, it can come back to you if you allow it, okay? Because I can only clear you in this moment. And of course, you have free will on your physical and energetic body after this call, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to bring in some sound. So I want you to imagine Creator's light. I say God's light, but you could say Source, Creator. Everybody has a word for the Divine Creator. I want you to, are you normally, let me ask you this. Are you normally, Heather, sensitive to energy work by other healers or anybody else?
Oh, yeah.
Are you aware of it? Can you feel it? Okay, cool. So then you'll feel this. I'm just going to start clearing you. So I'm going to make, I want you to imagine the Divine Creator's light above your head. I'm going to make sound, and I want you to imagine everything leaving that's not serving your highest good into light. So you're getting a free clearing out of this today, which is great. And then other people on the call can tap into this energy we're working with as a collective and actually receive it as well. Does that make sense, Patty? So if there's people who don't get called, they still can receive. Is that good? All right, so let's go right now, Heather, with some sound. I'm going to start. Do I have permission?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin, and let's just see. We're not going to get the mind to say this is what I need. Of course, I'll bring the energy through your kidneys. I do feel that there's something ancestral connected with your kidneys. So I don't know if you know you have some inherited energies that's connected there, causing that. If there's anything that's not working correctly, hopefully the light we'll get the light to kind of balance it out. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's do some sound right now. We're just doing a mini session here. This is called a mini healing. Let's begin. Just receive. Can I make one really weird sound? Just tell me, did you feel something just pop off your head? It's like a heavy energy.
My body kind of jerks when I have big energy, and it jerked.
Oh, that's good. Great. You're receiving this. You're only receiving what you can receive. I always say it's only your highest good that can happen. Cut these cords. I don't like to cut them. I like to clear them. So I'm going to cut the energy off your stomach here of these feeding tubes. Tell me if you feel this release out of your stomach. Okay, feel something happening coming up and out.
Yes.
Because those are all the feeding tubes on you. You didn't know they were there, but there's a lot of them. It's been there for a long time, some of these. Clearing your spine. Neck, shoulders. Okay, feel things loosening up in your shoulders and your back a little bit?
Yes.
Good. Let's go into the kidneys. I'm actually feeling there's a little disconnection on, it's the right side. Is that right? Is that the side, or your soul shows me right side?
I can't remember which one I have a kidney.
Well, I got right side. Well, I'll work on both right now, but it's the right side more. So let's see what happens here. Tell me if you feel anything through your adrenals to your kidneys, okay, right now?
Okay.
And again, just receive this. Yeah, there's a little disconnection. Did you say you had a transplant?
I haven't had a transplant.
Okay, I just want to make sure because something's disconnected, so I'm just reconnecting that. Okay.
Okay.
It can happen from trauma disconnection, so please know that's nothing unusual. Okay.
Okay.
It can happen from anything. Okay, you feel something around your kidneys? I'm waking them up. I'm waking them up.
And I'm getting the right side, so.
I'm getting on both sides. Actually, I'm balancing them both equally. But working more on the right. Okay, just take a deep breath and become aware of what you're feeling because there's a lot of energy coming in, but I also did just a ton of work on your kidneys. And I cleared your spine. Oh, I did a lot of work. And I cleared off the needy people feeding tubes. So take a deep breath and just kind of feel around your body and see what you're starting to notice. Any changes at all?
I feel more sparkly. Like that's the first thing I noticed. Almost like when you look at a lake, how you can see the glimmer coming out. I feel that through my torso, all of my torso.
Yeah, you're I'm cleared off like some really, really heavy, dense energy that you had there. It could be just, I don't know if you had any trauma in this lifetime. I didn't really have time to go into that right now with you, but you know what you've been through. And I cleared off some, I call it heavy sludge. It looked like, it just looked like heavy sludge. You know, I had heavy sludge most of my life because honestly, my childhood was so horrendously traumatic that it just like almost became like cement. Honestly, the sludge became like cement in my body where I had to chisel the cement because that's how bad mine was. until it came out. So I just cleared a lot of heavy, dense energy, and I know I really specialize in really unearthing this really heavy density. So I just kind of, like, I just took a shovel, and I just shoveled it out. And then, of course, that just kind of brought in more life force to help you on your digestion and stuff. And then I went around the kidneys. Can you feel anything in your back? Just kind of maybe just a little different feeling. It's going to keep working on you right now. So even though I got done, it's going to keep working on you for about 2 to 3 days, this energy and light. So just drink extra water. And you probably do drink water, but just in case you're doing a little detox, because I got a feeling your body's going to detox whatever just happened. But can you feel a little bit different? I don't know what you felt in your kidneys before.
Yeah. No, everything feels phenomenally better. I feel like my back's unkinked, and I feel like I have 50% more energy, which is saying a lot because I wouldn't have said that it was low energy before.
Do you have a cute little dog there?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I have a dog. Well, I'm an animal lover. Don't worry about it. I got my dog right here. My dog is my mascot. So don't worry about it. I love animals. No, but he's feeling the energy. He's feeling the energy. I work with animals and parents all the time. That I call you pet parent. He's loving the energy too. He got cleared just like you do because your pet likes to take on your energy. So just love your pet that he does that, but tell him to stop. He could take on too much of your energy. It's not good for the pet.
Okay.
But you're good. No. You're good. You're right now at this moment, Heather. I just want to say I'm disconnecting my energy with you. You're squeaky clean and clear for this moment. So just be aware that you don't want these things coming back on you. You might want to create some stronger boundaries. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna work on that.
I love your little dog.
His name's Heather.
All right, Heather.
All right.
I love it. He's cute.
Thank you so.
Yeah, enjoy the energy. Enjoy your energy, Heather. That was a beautiful clearing that we did.
Thank you, Heather. Her dog
Very
was
nice.
so happy.
Oh, he was feeling the energy. Well, animals feel it more than we do. They're more highly sensitive beings than we all are. My dog usually, when we're doing these shows, he stays right in the same room on the floor because he could feel it, the energy,
Yeah.
Yeah, plus I have 12 cats, too, so, I got a lot of animals.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an animal lover. I'm an animal lover, everybody.
So they obviously love you.
Oh, yeah, I got a whole house full.
Okay, so we have someone on a web call from Sydney, and I'm glad they went on a web call because I saw your question. On the webcast. I think it wasn't a question, it was a statement, so I was hoping to have you formulate a question because it was a great topic. So let's connect with Sydney. And I think it's Batul.
Yes, correct. Can you hear me?
Hi.
Hello.
So, hi. I saw your comment on the web form. And if you can kind of turn that into a question for Dawn, because I thought it was a great topic.
Yes, so I really struggled getting.
I can't hear her.
Oh, she's going in and out.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear her.
Yes.
Okay. What should I do? I don't know.
That's good.
Okay. So thanks for having me on, and thank you, Dawn, for your contribution today. My question is, how do I maintain motivational energy? Because even in terms of feelings, I've got a lot of health issues like chronic asthma and things, and I have a lot of energy medicine, for example, resources at my fingertips. I've got courses I want to complete. I've got, but I don't know why. I just am always stuck and never complete anything and never continue and get my energy up there. Yeah, and I struggle so much.
I'm getting information before you even get done, if that's okay. I'm getting information for you already. This is just information, okay? But you're connected to a lot of other people's energy. And just remember something. We come in this lifetime with not just our stuff. We come in with our families. I like to call it our epigenetics or lineage. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're coming in with a lot of heavy, I'm one of these people, I brought in the whole load of my family. I must have said yes on the other side before I came here. Boy, but when I got here, I said, boy, did I sign up for this? Because I went through years. I mean, you're talking to someone, I have not had an easy path. Okay? I have not had an easy path from day one. I think that's the way the universe trained me, so I could actually be here with certainty talking to you and know what I'm talking about. I didn't, but I can tell you, you have done a lot of work, and you just, things do get better, okay? With you, I don't know if you worked with energy healers before. I'm not trying to solicit myself or anything else like that. I'm just saying in general. I think you really need a good energy cleanse. I could do a little bit with you now, but it's a mini session,
Yeah, of course. I do feel that I might need something. I just don't know what.
Well, you need to go deeper. Well, you need to go deeper within yourself, but you need to go in a way that feels expansive for you. I can't push energy work on you if you're not open. You need to be really, maybe in your meditation, feel out which way you need to go, because some people do need, at times, physical work on their bodies. I'm not saying that energy work is always just the one answer. I think it's a combination of things that can happen at times, okay? But, but I'm feeling with you, you do have a lot of stuff, okay? So, and it's something that I cannot address in a 2-minute session, okay? But I can bring in some energy to you to start the process, maybe, for you, and to get things a little clearer so you can actually know what your next steps are, because that's what my mini sessions are. But I can see that you really need to have sessions, and with somebody or a session or something. But it's something you need to feel within yourself. Are you ready for that? Is that something that actually lines up to you, right? Because I always say I'm a healer, but I don't force myself, because people know what vibration is right for them on some level. You know what feels right and what feels expansive. But you're on the call right now, and you're asking the right questions, because we are talking about unlimited energy, and it comes in, and our energy comes in our energy issues, I like to say, in our life come in different ways. Everybody's not cookie cutter, where everybody's situation is going to be the same. So my goal as a healer is to address it in a way that, it is kind of what I bring in my programs, but also it addresses so many different issues with everybody that everybody will benefit. Do you know what I'm saying? So right now, today, I'm going to do a little bit of sound with you right now, if you allow. I don't know, have you worked with a healer before?
I've done something before, but I would love to get something.
Well, I don't know how sensitive. Okay. Again, if you're a newbie to this, you might not feel the energy like some other people do, and it's no right or wrong. Everybody's going to feel energy the right ways, but even if you don't feel it right away, maybe you will. Just trust and know that your highest good is happening, and there's no coincidence that I'm even talking to you doing a mini session, okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, what's your first name? I didn't get that.
Batul.
What is it? Atul?
Batul, yes.
Okay, Atul. Am I saying that right?
Sorry, with a B at the beginning. Batul.
Batul. Okay, I just want to make sure. I try to be respectful. Okay, let's go ahead and just do some energy sound. I want you to try to get from the mind and just be open to the Creator that actually beats your heart and breathes your lungs. It does it for every living creature on this planet without us thinking about it, right? It just happens. We have life, right? We're just alive. We don't know how, but the Creator is keeping us alive. All right? So let's go into some energy sound. And I'll just see, if I see something, I'll just bring it out. But we'll just get things moving for you at least. Okay, so let's see what you feel. Hopefully you will feel it, so this way you'll know what I'm talking about. All right, so you ready? Imagine,
I'm ready.
Imagine the divine Creator's light above your head as I make some sound. And let's bring in the light. Let's receive right now. Okay, I just cleared a heavy energy off your head. How's that feeling? Does it feel like something's starting to move?
Yeah, I feel a heaviness in my head.
Yeah, well, where do you live again?
Sydney, Australia.
Oh, no wonder. The energy down there is really heavy lately.
Yes.
You know, with all this COVID stuff you guys went through and all these lockdowns, you're just picking up on the collective, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
It's been so heavy down there, so let's keep clearing that. Got a lot of heart pain, but I'm not going to go into that. Would you agree you had some heart pain early on?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's coming up. You have a lot of heavy stuff that just wants to be unearthed, so I'm just going to move a little bit of energy out when I'm allowed by your soul. Just let it go. Clear your neck, shoulders, spine, all the way up. We're just clearing out your energy, bringing your life force energy to your feet so you're more grounded on the planet. Excuse me. okay. Take a deep breath. And just become aware of your body for a minute or two and see if you can feel a little difference happening here right now. I think you're starting, if anything, if you feel this, you're starting to feel lighter and expanded.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Yeah, so this is a taste of what I do. This is called Energy Work by Dawn Crystal, okay? But everybody's going to be different, every healer, but I'm just a supersonic speed healer, okay, that really connects people into the divine creator. That's just my gift. But what I did with you is I just cleared some heavy energy even off your heart. Now, I'm not saying I got everything because you have layers and layers of pain from years of stuff. Don't you agree?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Well, I see that. But again, I can only spend a few minutes here because I'm trying to help as many people. But I want you to start feeling that this is a gift, that you received something here today that is out of love for you, that to get things moving for you so you can actually get some clarity on what you need to do, you know, your next step, and the direction that feels expansive.
Thank you, Dawn. I think I will connect with you afterwards somehow.
Well, feel your energy right now. Are you starting to lighten up? Because I can hear it in your voice.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
And I feel like I need to try.
Well, you feel it out, but you're not. There's no coincidence why we're talking. You're on the call today. So thank you for calling in, Batu. That was very good and very good question. Okay.
Thank you so much, Dawn. Thank you.
Yeah, bless you. You helped a lot of people as well. So thank you. Okay, thank you,
Thank
Batu.
you, Batul. Yeah, her connection was a little bit sketchy there.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
But I think
I could hear her, but I got it. I got enough of it.
Yeah. Thank you, Batul. And Australia really is, it's a hotbed.
Oh,
of,
gosh, the energy. Well, I have clients down at, I've been working with clients down there, and it's a lot of sensitive people that I work with that, you know, no right or wrong here, but I've been really clearing some really heavy, dense energy off of people that are down there. And it's not so much their stuff, it's just the whole collective in general. You know, it's been through a very, hard year and a half, 2 years there almost
Very
now.
hard time.
So my compassion is always to Australia, New Zealand area, always. My prayers, always.
Yeah, much loved.
Yeah.
And let's talk about your special offer.
This is such a perfect time to be talking about energy. I don't know why, I was just kind of guided, but I just think everybody is just ready for a change. Would you agree, Patty? And a lot of us, are just feeling sluggish. You know what I'm saying? So,
absolutely. Especially with the new year. It's time.
Oh, yeah, it's time to just kind of, unearth these dense energies that are coming up. It might seem like I call it sludge, heavy sludge in our system. And there's nothing really wrong you're doing. It's just time to start really looking deeper within ourselves and see what you need to do in your own meditation, asking what your next step is so you can start becoming more of you, aligned to your highest vibration of you and your soul's calling, everybody. But we do it in our own way because everybody's situation is different from everybody else. So, what I'm here to do is just kind of share some easy ways to really help your body because, our bodies, physical bodies have really been pounded for this last couple of years. And I want to mention too, Patty, again, I'm not saying it right, wrong, good, bad, but people who have even taken the shot, and it's fine taking the shot, but I'm looking at the body, Patty. The body is just, taking on a lot of the stuff that wasn't there before that, our bodies are kind of organic in some ways. So, our bodies are probably just trying to either, kind of regulate that or kind of clear out what's not serving you. Does that make sense, Patty? So this will help them as far as system reboot for them,
Well, and it's like with all the, the toxins in the air and the chemtrails, our bodies are always trying to clear all of that. The bad we're being bombarded constantly with all kinds of stuff that we're aware of that's artificial or not, But our bodies, poor bodies, I think we need to pat our own body on the back and say, wow, good job, body, for keeping me healthy, considering you're up against all these toxins, bacteria, like you said, chemtrails, whatever the world is going on here, right? I mean, really, there's so much stuff. Oh, my gosh. It's amazing that we're still alive.
Well, I know, but that just tells you how awesome our bodies are. I just think that our bodies are overlooked. Honestly, everybody, I think our physical bodies are overlooked, and we need to give our bodies just credit to doing how awesome that it can actually keep us alive and keep us semi-healthy, even though we're being inundated with all kinds of artificial, all kinds of just environmental stuff, all kinds of stuff. It just depends on where you live, stuff we put in our bodies that we're not really aware of, that's not really serving us. I mean, it's all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
So this special offer, your package A, you have 8 MP3s plus a bonus MP3, and I'm going to let you talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
What that entails.
Well, the good thing is I did include I just mentioned about the bonus too. The bonus is a freebie of a stress relief, so I know people need that right now. So that's like a $200 value I'm giving you for free, just for anybody who buys package A or B. So everybody just know you get that no matter what. It's just a free MP3 called Stress Relief, and it's really been really good for a lot of people. So enjoy that, okay? That's my gift to you, okay? So let's just get into some of the modules here. Yeah, my pleasure, because I really thought this out and was really guided to really bring this in the sequence that we're talking about right now, because it's gonna really clear and help people on so many different levels, in case you're aware of it, that's affecting you or not. So let's get into clearing. Number one is called Clearing Family Patterns on Fatigue, and this is important because I just had the caller Vatu. Vatu, if you're listening and you feel this is right for you, this would be a good module for you, because this is going to clear family patterns of fatigue or ancestral energy, okay? This is for like 90-something% of people I work with. They need this module. It clears belief systems, past lifetimes, and clears your DNA, but also upgrades you. I didn't put upgrading DNA, but it actually does that, okay? Clearing any type of family miasms and really clearing your genes and upgrading your gene codes and in your DNA. So if anything on this whole program, which is very reasonably priced, but this one is a really important one for a lot of people, and it does affect a lot of people walk around Epstein-Barr, all kinds of family, we don't even know sometimes the stuff that's really from our family that we're just kind of walking around with. So this is going to clear that, okay? That's a really important module, everybody. And then I'm just going to jump in to give you some important key points per item. Item 2 is clearing negative programming. So, this is programming, even with I needed this one, was when growing up, I was really picking up on my parents' negative programming growing up, because I didn't really grow up in a good situation. So this one would be a really good one for me as well. We listen to the media. I mean, we're talking about media advertisement, just listening to the news could really depress you. So this is going to clear out anything you picked up that's not really serving your highest good. Subliminal messages could be on the TV, television, unconscious programming. I mean, this is important because, I don't really listen to the news unless I have to, but some people do, and that's your prerogative. Some people like it. So this will help keep you clear so you know what's you, everybody, and what's not you. Clearing all energies that cause all kinds of all this and more. So this is for your highest and best good, everybody. So that's number 2. That's just a really important one, okay? I like to say the third one that we'll be working with is System Reboot, and this is really just basically clearing your meridian channels. Meridian channels are like the energy pathways of your body. We need to keep this is very important. This is for people who've taken the shot or not. This is really important because sometimes the shot can kind of create a little stagnation and blockage in the body. So this is going to keep your meridian channels boosted and cleared, adrenal boost. I worked with the one clearing with just the kidneys, but also worked on her adrenals, the one that had kidney issues. This was good. Thyroid boost, which is good. Thyroid boost is good for anybody, especially hormonally. A lot of people going through all kinds of stress, and thyroid boost is good. Thyroid affects the whole body, so this is a really good one for people not knowing that they have a thyroid issue, but it could also be affecting their fatigue. They're fatigued and not a lot of energy, so that's why I added it. Energy, vitamin, mineral boost, because sometimes our bodies don't absorb minerals for some reason. I know my body went through that for a while. I don't know why. I was just having trouble with really absorbing my nutrients, so this is going to help with that, everybody. This is called I'd like to add a little bit of an anti-aging stem cell boost in here for you guys, because that's good. We got to keep our stem cells boosted and giving some youth and vitality back to us, and really helping the brain. Our brains really get bogged down right now with all this heaviness, so we need to kind of give a nice boost to the brain, okay? Really create some more pathways going through our brain of oxygen and stuff, so things can actually keep flowing through our brain, keeping us young for a long period of time, everybody, because we need to keep the brain sharp and really healthy. And just clearing any low vibrational energies, which can include, I don't really get into the negative energy of entities, but we do attract them, and they're there, and this will help clear that away, okay? So, once we raise our vibration, I like to say the entities and stuff have to leave, okay? So they can't linger on something that's not there, okay? They usually attract the low vibrations within ourselves, okay? So that's included, everybody, okay? I did cover that. Item 4 is Total Body Cleanse, which is really, just really help your body, because this is really what we're needing right now. It's really help the body just to build up in medications and drugs that we've, taken recently or what. Our bodies really need help. I really need help with this right now. This is so important, especially with chemical elimination, heavy metals. Parasites are a big one in our system. I find that people need that. Parasites, clearing bacteria, yeast, fungus out of our system. Left for a while, that could really the bacteria, the yeast, and the fungus could take over our bodies, causing so much problems with everybody. And that, once you start getting that, everybody, it lingers. I mean, I even had this issue for a while. It takes a long time sometimes if it's been standing there in your body for a while. So we're going to make it easy for your body to unearth that and clear it, clearing any vaccine buildup in your body. Because we're not talking about vaccines just now. We're talking vaccines when you're a child, okay? Some of that gets backed up in our system, okay? So whatever's not serving you is going to be cleared, okay? And we're going to clear, again, any low vibrations, which include entities. So that's a really good one for number 4, which is so needed. This is such a wonderful, I'm just very proud of this program. Item 5 is inflammation elimination, everybody. Inflammation is number 1 killer, okay? And we don't really take care of our inflammation. It causes all kinds of disease, everybody. So this is going to clear allergic reaction to certain foods. Clearing stressors, physical, environmental stressors. We might just Wi-Fi, just like things in our environment that I even had geopathic stress even where I was living now. I didn't even know there was a water crossway underneath where I was living. I had to take care of that because that was actually affecting how I was feeling in my body. So we might not even aware of some of this environmental stuff. Toxins is number 1. Toxins, we need to keep those toxins cleared within us and moving through us and clearing, detoxing at all times. And then just clearing any thoughts, feelings, emotions that are in the way that might be causing all kinds of havoc in your body. That really causes inflammation in some level. So I just want to clear the emotions, feelings as well, thoughts. Clearing out all energies that cause all this and more. So this is a big, really, really beautiful, I love it. It just covers so much in number 5, okay, and for the inflammation, elimination. Let's go into 6 called Toxin Detox, and this is a good one because our bodies need to be detoxed constantly, not just once in a while. We need to stay on top of this, everybody. This is going to include liver cleanse. You're listening to one MP3 doing this, everybody. This is like 10 minutes a day. It's like so easy. So liver cleanse, blood cleanse, includes the kidneys cleanse, bladder cleanse, intestinal cleanse, helps the body eliminate waste faster. Why? That is so important. This will also help you lose weight. Believe it or not, I'm not making any claims, but it will, because you're going to keep your body moving, getting things moving through it that are not serving you so it doesn't get stagnated and bogged up in your system. So toxin-free, item Toxin Detox, very important. So this is all contributing to your energy, everybody, all of this. Item 7, colon cleanup, is removing, this really happens a lot, is fecal matter. Things get kind of caught up in our intestines. So this will help move that through you a lot easier, moving, overbook of yeast and fungus in your system, clearing parasites, if there's any toxins buildup, actually toxin buildup causing constipation. Strengthening your weakened tissues, because that happens with people after a while. And clearing emotions that are tying up your digestion tract, because that's really what emotions do. A lot of our emotions do affect our digestion, especially early on in life, our traumas. This is a great probiotic boost for your easy elimination, like an energetic probiotic elimination. And we're clearing entities and low vibrations out of your colon if there's anything there that's affecting you in a negative way. So that's number 7, really powerful, and glad I added that one. Let's go to the next one, which is item 8, which is the brain upgrade. Very important to have our brains functioning, especially as the older we get. So we're going to improve your cognition, your function. We're going to help improve your motor skills, everybody, and your memory, because that is so important. Releasing painful memories and stories, because a lot of this stuff can really affect our brains. And just our brains are like computers. It just goes over and over, like a reel-to-reel tape, just over and over in the situation. So we're going to help clear that, especially if there's some trauma involved in that. Clearing mind chatter, clearing brain, I just put brain disorders, anything going on there. Clearing any thoughts, feelings, emotions that could create distortion between your body and your brain, okay? We're going to strengthen your brain organ function, which is so important. Really helping balancing your sleep hormones, everybody. Everybody needs that, okay? And this is like an extra boost of an energetic magnesium support for restful sleep. Magnesium is so essential for our body. Most people are deprived of magnesium, believe it or not. So this is going to help everybody, even if you don't know if you have enough magnesium or not. This is going to help you even relax more, so your body can sleep deeper and regenerate, so you do have more energy. So there's a lot here. That's 8 modules.
There's a lot there.
Yeah, and then you get the bonus. Now, I want to jump just right into the Package B, because Package A and Package B is everything I mentioned, except the Package B I will offer a 25-minute session, which I have a few sessions for everybody that was just opened up for Patty's show. Those are for people, I think, Batu or somebody who's interested. If you get that, get the Package B, because that's going to give you a power session with me. Now, 25 minutes is not, to some people, not a long time, but I can tell you it's a powerhouse session with me. I could get a lot done in 25 minutes. I don't have that many spots, so if you feel that you are one of those people who would like to go deeper and you have some really deep underlying issues that have been going on for a while and you just seem that you want to get a little extra boost, or you feel I'm just the right person to work with me, feel free to do the Package B. That'll include everything I just mentioned, plus the bonus of the stress-free MP3, and you get the 25-minute power session to work on any issues that are going on in your life. And, of course, I'll do a very thorough clearing on you, just like I did with some of the callers. And I'll go in deeper and see if there's any other issues going on with you, or if you know the other issues going on with you, I could look deeper into it at that time. So with all that said, Patty, there's a lot here, and thank you for allowing me to share that today.
Well, and as someone on the webcast typed in, they said, I had a session with Dawn yesterday and released so much. All I can say is sign up now.
Yeah, and I did, and I don't even know who this is, but I didn't. I mean, that's sweet of somebody to say that, because honestly, everybody who knows me, I work from my heart. There's no frills about me, Patty. You know me. I just am me. I don't try to be anything but myself, and I try to help people with the highest vibration of love, and all my gifts. That's why the universe is good to me, because I really show up with the highest vibration of intention to serve all, for the highest good.
It comes through very clearly, Dawn. You are absolutely one with your work. It's really phenomenal. And this package, just looking at each item, what it's clearing and cleansing, is there. You have not left a stone unturned. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
So package A is the 8 MP3s plus the free bonus MP3, which is Stress Be Gone. It's Divine Energy Cleansing. And that package is $147. And then if you choose Package B with the session with Dawn, you'll get all of Package A, and that package is $247. So,
can I mention one thing about that? I don't really talk about price, but that's a good value, Patty, because if people come to my website, I'm like double that. So just so you know that.
Well,
so I
Dawn,
do want people to know I give a lot for that. Yeah.
When you think of what, medical doctors charge.
Right. Right.
And this is like 25 minutes and it's gone, It's invaluable. It's a bargain.
I like to say it's just look at ourselves as an investment in ourselves, because we only got one body in this lifetime, everybody, and we need to take care of it, because we only got one body, and we want to be here as long as we can at the highest health that we can be. So my goal is just to bring it to people in the world in the most easy way that empowers people, that they can take their own power and really help their body heal and control their life and their health, and that's the most important. Your health is everything, everybody.
Absolutely.
So definitely.
Yeah. And thank you for your work, Dawn. It just is, you've helped so many, and will continue to do so. And I love our time together. I can't thank you enough for taking this time to be with us. And
I love you.
Forward to the next time. Yeah. Love you too.
I absolutely love you, Patty, and everybody here. Yes.
Absolutely. And thank you all for being here. Take advantage of Dawn's Unlimited Energy special offer if it's calling you in this new year. It's a great time to cleanse all of those things in our body, after everything we've been through. So thank you, Dawn. Much love to you.
Yeah, it's
Much
time
love
to increase our life force. Exactly.
Exactly. 2022 is going to be a great year. So
Yahoo!
We're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to it. Thank you, everyone. Sending you all much love, big hugs. Much love to you, Dawn. And with
love
that,
you.
we're going to say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye.
Aloha.
Love you, Dawn.
Aloha.
Aloha.